Hey, what is up, guys? Dude is awesome here. Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm making this actually on the PlayStation 5 Share Factory video, so let me know how the quality is a little bit. It's nothing too special. There's gameplay in the background that I'm actually watching as I am doing this, which is really cool. Um, but it's just a regular commentary thing. Let's talk to you guys a little bit as I like to do. Whenever I go on a hiatus, without making videos, without making actual content for a while. I like to come when I do feel like making videos. I'm like, hey, this is where I've been. So this is where I've been video. What's going on? Changes coming to the channel as I do once in a blue moon. I'm like, hey, I want to do more of this content. And then something happens and I don't upload for a while. Or maybe some Monsterverse news happens and I'm just hyper focused on that. I want to change things around here, but like actually for real this time. And you guys can, I want your guys' feedback. I again enjoyed the gameplay in the background. I got several different. I got Palpatine gameplay here that you're watching, and then I got two Vader gameplays. They're not like the greatest that they actually can be, but it's what I have at the very moment in time. But this is actually the very topic of discussion is Star Wars and Lucasfilm and stuff like that. But first of all, what's going on with me 3 days awesome? What is happening? Why haven't you uploaded? What is going on here? Um, I don't want to use that excuse that I've been busy. I really hate to say that, but that's kind of like how what it kind of boils down to a little bit is I'm busy and I'm just not motivated in this current time and space. So my reasoning for this is like let me just get straight to the point here. Is that I'm a pretty self-aware type of guy, or at least I think I am, and that's like one of the things I claim to be. But I kind of feel like I'm very self-aware about a lot of things. I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm not God. So like a lot of time, there's probably many times where I'm not. But I think mostly I'm pretty self-aware. And the one thing that I've kind of noticed, and I've actually noticed for a very long time, and it's kind of apparent to me, is that I'm not as entertaining as or I'm not as entertaining as I think I am. I almost said as I can be. I feel like I could be more entertaining, and I know some of you might be like, "Well, blasphemy," but it's true. It's true. And I have analytics that's been backing this up for years. And this is one of those things that I've kind of actually denied for a while is that while like I enjoy making YouTube videos and absolutely I have to be somewhat entertaining for a lot of people to subscribe, but I also feel like a lot of people subscribe because I report a lot of like Monsterverse news, back in the day on the original channel. And obviously, like even the channel being taken down by Warner Brothers, the original one, still hurts me to this day, unfortunately. I mean, I've obviously gotten over it, but not at the same time, not really. It's a scar that hasn't healed at all, like fully. So that still hurts. But yeah, I have like over the years, like I've accumulated a lot of subscribers, and a lot of my videos that did garner a lot of views back then, that really blew up the channel, they're like these really shit post edits that I made. So like the edits that I made are pretty entertaining. But I don't think me myself is entertaining. Like maybe like absolutely yeah, like I come up with really creative like videos or meme videos or whatever. So I have to be somewhat entertaining. But when I'm sitting here talking to you right now, I don't feel like I'm all that entertaining at all. So that kind of hurts inside to even realize. And I did say I have analytics to kind of back this up. It's true because a lot of times, a lot of I have really good click rate impression. Like a lot of people click on the videos really fast, but they don't stay as long, and that hurts because while I think I make like this great like 10-minute video that's like super like thought provoking or brings a lot to like the discussion, brings a lot to the table. A lot of people click off between like 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and like that just kind of sucks. I know like people clicking off the 2 minute at the 2 minute mark, like nowadays it doesn't like it still helps your video if you keep them for 2 minutes. But I want people to stay for the full thing. And even as I'm making this video, people are probably clicking off right now, and that sucks So that's one reason, one of the biggest reasons why I kind of stop uploading sometimes, because I just know in my heart that not everyone is entertained. And I also have analytics that back up that like more people who like when I make like a Monsterverse news video or something related to the Monsterverse, it gets pushed to the algorithm and it shows because I believe mine is about 96% who watch my video are not subscribed, and there's like a very tiny like 4% that are subscribed that watch the video. And I'm not trying to undermine the people that are subscribed. I appreciate every single one of you, and it really does make my day to know that no matter whatever I might think about me and my content, or some people, there are people out there that would disagree with me and say that, oh, you are entertaining, 30 is awesome. And I'm not trying to like sound like a boohoo crybaby. It's just something that I want to work on. But like I don't have the knowledge at this very moment in time to be like more entertaining for those who like, like I might have really good like theories, I might have really good topics or unboxing videos, but maybe I just don't know how to like just to be a little bit more entertaining. One I want to bring up is D-Man. Like when you watch a D-Man video, like there's jump cuts and stuff, and his videos, and because of those jump cuts, the videos are more entertaining that way because there's like the videos constantly like it's constantly kind of like jump cutting and stuff, and they're more organized that way. Because while he probably blabbers on for a whole hour in front of the camera, he goes into editing and he slims that motherfucker down to like a good solid whatever it needs to be, and this video turns out a little bit more entertaining than that. That is something that I cannot compromise and do. I'm sorry, that is just not my thing. I am not the type of like I love editing a lot. Like I know a lot of people think editing's tedious. I love editing, but that right there, just editing myself, like putting sentences together so I'm like my point is more coherent, straight to the point. That is just not something I'm willing to sit there and do. And that if that's all you do for your YouTube career, I can understand why editing can be really frustrating and tedious. Like how the editing I do, I try to make it fun for myself, and like I said, that's something I'm willing to compromise on. So I know there's a big rise in ADHD in the world. Like I know I'm ADHD. I'm diagnosed with that, and I get it. I get being ADHD and not being super engaged with not with everyone's video, but you know I understand that jump cuts and videos. It needs to be there for a lot of creators, so people stay like watching because but I just can't do that type of thing. I just can't. So moving forward, here's some things coming to the channel, or I want to come to the channel. I don't want to hype you guys up thinking, oh, like all this great stuff is going to be coming, and that's probably not going to be the case. But what I would like, I want a content shift. Like still want to talk about the Monsterverse and all things Godzilla because that's my passion, and I love sharing my love of Godzilla with all you guys, and I love your guys' passion for Godzilla. But I want to kind of change my video format a little bit. I'm kind of I love listening to videos. When I watch a video, like I love like Angry Video Game Nerd. I can't just like have that playing in the background. I have to actively watch the video. But like there's a lot of videos, there's a lot of content creators that I subscribe to because I don't have to watch the video. I can just have the video playing in the background and just listen to it while I do something else. That's mainly how I spend, like I have countless hours on YouTube, and I'm sure you as well have like a lot of like hours watched on YouTube, but it's not a lot of you probably aren't actually watching YouTube, you're listening to it. And that's how I love to make my content. Like for those who who have to watch the video and they can't like have it playing in the background and actively listen to it, I have gameplay so you can watch it. But for those who don't really care for that and would rather just listen to it like a podcast, and that option's totally there too. That's how I make my content. Because that's what I love to watch, and that's what I so therefore I want to make that because it's something that I enjoy, and it's I feel like it's very beneficial for the world because while you can be doing dishes, because you know what's so weird about today's day and age, before I get in the shower or before I sit down and eat, if I'm by myself, I have to have a video playing. I have to like have a video playing in the background, or I got to be actively watching something. I don't know. The internet has absolutely just destroyed us in that sense, our attention spans. But that's what I want to do moving forward. Feel like what I really want to do is just make a podcast type of videos. And I don't mean like what I'm doing right now. I mean like I want Mean Troll or Mean Troll and somebody else to actively just record like podcast episodes. Maybe they don't have to be as long, like an hour, but we all just sit down for maybe 20 minutes to an hour possibly, and that's our video because that's what I like to make. That's what I like to listen to. Like it's probably very little editing, and like it probably would be better to have a third person on the show or even a fourth person, so that way the discussion is constantly going, and that way it's more entertaining because we're able to bounce our energy off each other and to play off each other. That's what I want to do moving forward. But the problem with that is, that's like there's me and three other people's schedule that you have to maintain and manage for that to happen. So I feel like content, if I did it that way, would just totally sink even more, and I would upload like not as much. I would totally do it by myself, but like that's boring. I'm not gonna lie, it's boring to kind of sit here by myself and maybe talk for an hour, and like there's no way I can be entertaining if people are clicking off the first 2 minutes of the video starting when it's probably a 5 to 10 minute video. What makes you think people are gonna sit down for 20 minutes to an hour just me by myself when it's supposed to be multiple people in this discussion for the video? Like there's no way. I don't know. But that's what I want to do moving forward. And if the channel gets big enough, we can move that format into live streaming because I love to live stream. I love live streaming and interacting with you guys on the spot. That's my favorite thing ever. I am addicted to that more ever because I just get the interaction like right then and there. That's awesome. But obviously that was back when when we had on the original channel and there was, you know, more people coming to watch the live stream and more people to interact with. So now I got to regrow everything. But we can still do that. I still do that now. I just live stream some. Like we'll just hit the live stream button and we'll just interact away. It's really cool. But yeah. So and the last thing I want to mention is that I really, 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 really want to like on. I want to make Godzilla content still, but I also really want to talk about other things as well, and also that can reach new audiences, and that way the channel will probably grow more if we talk about more stuff. I'm not saying horror. I love horror, but like I'm just gonna be really honest with myself here because I've been denied for so long. There's a lot you can build a channel off just talking about mainly horror or having horror on the side, but I feel like unless you have people who are into horror as much as I am, I feel like you can't really make content off that forever. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but like my channel just doesn't get pushed in the YouTube's horror algorithm. And then I feel like it's because I don't know. I don't know where it's really, really, really hard to explain. But I feel like if I don't have like, if I'm not friends with other horror channels that talk about the same thing, like it's not gonna go anywhere. It's super weird. I can't really sit down and explain right now where I've gotten this data from or where this mindset absolutely came from, but it's really hard to explain. So I really want to do to get to the goddamn point. This is why I need to make videos like D-Man. Is I want to talk about Star Wars and a lot of Indiana Jones, a lot of other shit like Lucasfilm. Like I have rediscovered my love for Star Wars. I mean, it's weird because for years we've streamed Star Wars Battlefront 2. And for years I've used gameplay for Star Wars Battlefront 2. And I love Star Wars then, but I just haven't like been all that crazy for Star Wars like I am right now. Like I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I've like rediscovered my nostalgia and my absolute love for this franchise. So I want to talk about it. And also on the topic, Indiana Jones. I can't tell you how much I love Indiana Jones. And like, man, Or just like my top 5 favorite franchises. I mean, if I were ever to make a video on this in the future, I'm gonna spoil it now. It's Ghostbusters, it's Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Spider-Man, and Godzilla. Just off the top of my head right now, those are my top 5 right there. No, take away Spider-Man and put Friday the 13th. Absolute favorite franchises right there, top 5. Oh, then I think about Scream sometimes. I don't know. It's an absolute mess. But I want to talk about more stuff like that, and I actually have videos made talking about like my favorite lightsabers and stuff, and you know, I even have this talk even going into like my favorite Lego sets off this stuff. But yeah, that is my time, guys. I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the gameplay. And moving forward, let's see what happens with the channel. Hopefully, we can get somewhere and just reach a wide audience and just grow. That's what I'm really aiming here for. But that is my time, guys. I'm actually out of gameplay. So you're probably watching some random clip right now. I have to add in. This is really cool, though. I love editing videos on the PlayStation. It's actually it's actually more
What?
convenient.
What?
It's really cool. But yeah, that's my time, guys.
I don't even know what just
Thank
happened
you
right there.
so much for watching this video.
But
And
you
as
got
always,
those guys suck.
stay awesome.
They're dumbasses. No. Dude. Dude. Hold on.
Who's
Time out,
Who's greasy? I want to know.
dude, time out. Dude, D-Man! Time out! I'm calling a timeout, D-Man. Like... What?
I used that little corner and got him twice, dude.